Hi, I'm Jessica Val, and this is my mom, Cindy Val.
Hi.
And I'm nominating my mom to get her kitchen fixed because she's like amazing and she does so much for me. She helped get me through college, and she's
Help.
helped.
Helped?
Yeah, helped.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess you did the schoolwork. Okay.
she did more than help. She like pushed me and helped, and you didn't do it because I did it. Oh my goodness. She got me help to get me through college, and see, let me lose my spot. And she opened up her home to her sister and to her niece and her nephew to live in her house right after she got it, and she never really got a chance to get it the way she really wanted it. So I really feel that getting her kitchen done would be the ultimate gift to her, because she never really gets to do anything for herself and never gets to have anything the way she wants it. She's always thinking about, would they like this better or would they like that better, and never really thinks about what she would like better. So I really want her to want something to be focused around what she really wants instead of what everybody else really wants. Now that she has her house to herself and has everything where she can make it the way she wants it, I want it to be all about her and not about what everybody else wants. And trust me, it really, really needs it, because
Yes, it does.
It's a mess. I mean, stuff is falling apart and stuff is like everywhere, and you think you put it somewhere and it's somewhere else. Might be the sock gnomes putting it there, but it's something is going on where it's somewhere else.
But I usually can find it. I usually know where it's going to be.
Yeah.
Close to it.
We always seem to be the house that has all of our family coming from out of town and from everywhere to gather
We're
here
the
on
Kool-Aid
holidays.
house.
Yeah, Kool-Aid house. We have everybody coming over. My friends are always over. We never go from my friend's house. They always come here, and they always hang out here. We're always in the kitchen or in the living room, which is connected to the kitchen. As soon as somebody comes in the house, first thing they do is walk into the kitchen and raid the refrigerator or raid the pantry, which is chaotic, which you will see later. And so it's kind of like, it's the first thing everybody sees. So you want it to be a little bit more presentable than what you see now. And we always have family over on holidays, and we can never really have it nice and kind of over the top and festive like you see everybody else have. It's always, okay, we just finished dinner, it's on the island, everybody grab the plate and make a buffet line, you know? So it's kind of just grab your plate and go sit down. We kind of want to make it a little bit more presentable and nice and elegant, like, you know? So I'll let my mom take over and say what she really wants, but that's what I feel that she needs.
Well, yeah. I would love a kitchen that I could entertain. I'm now at that point in my life where being the middle child and having everything handed down and everybody, trying to please everybody is, you know, it's getting past that time. And I think it's that I'd like to have a kitchen that represents me. And right now, with having so many people in the house, the majority of the family was living here, that only my two brothers were not living here. So of course them and their wives and children came here all the time for holidays, as Jessica said. And so since it was always 20 people coming over for every single holiday, we always managed to have it here, but it was never really what I call beautiful. And it was never really easy. It would be 4 grown women fighting over space in this little kitchen. And because everything is just found the place to live, you know, everything is stored wherever there is space for it to be stored, not organized in a way that a traditional kitchen should probably be. You know, we kind of know that that's the cabinet where the plates are, but the plates are all in there and everything's a mess. We know the cups go over here, but they're not really in there real nice looking. So I would really like to have my kitchen organized, and I'd like for it to blend and look like a kitchen and not be so chaotic. And I'd love to come in and really enjoy making a meal and chopping all my ingredients and putting everything in it, instead of coming in here and trying to hurry up and throw it on the island and say, eat and get out of my house. But I would really like to really have it organized and have it functional and, you know, beautiful, but everything having a place and be able to store it. And I don't really know how to get started. I know what I want it to look like when it's finished just about, but I don't really know what to get to store the stuff in
yeah,
to get to that point.
I want this. This is what I want. Jessica, do this. How? Okay, you know how to do that. Just go do that.
Just do it and get it done.
I am not a miracle worker. I try my best. But these are not magic hands. I'm sorry. They just don't work that way.
But we managed to be successful and put a meal together that the family loves. And
we do like to entertain and be the people that entertain and host.
Right. And people keep coming, even though they're probably coming in saying there's not enough room for us all to sit down. And
we'll go stand in the corner.
There's no place to sit my plate. But I'm going over there. And they are always here.
Yeah.
And we love it. But we would love to have something that represented our taste and represented what we want people to see in us. And we want it to be nice.
Yeah. So we'll go to showing you around the kitchen.
Let's take you on a tour. Hi again. I wanted to take you on a little tour of the kitchen. Let's start in our little eat-in kitchen. Of course, we want to have our meals here, and we try to have our meals here, but we also are workaholics, and we're always bringing work home. I'm an accountant by trade, and I'm a director of finance, so there's always a lot of work to bring home. So my table always has a lot of stuff from work, and the printer so that we can get things printed. I'd like that to go away and be someplace else so that I can get that done. Having so many people living in my house, my blinds are just about gone, and with the dogs going in and out all the time, we need to do something to improve that. And I bought this little cabinet to kind of store all of my recipe books and my bread maker and some of my baking stoneware. And as you can see that the things are starting to try to fall out of there. But it's one place I'm holding them. The other place I kind of just have where I have more of my recipe books and things that, you know, so my favorite recipes that I have written down and all of that kind of stuff. And more of my stoneware, waffle makers and crock pots and things like that so that I can get things made. Is always full because we're always trying to cook and always trying to make a meal so that we're not all out eating out all the time. My pantry, we always make sure we have enough in the house for whatever we're trying to prepare and cook for. I have my island, which I love having an island in my kitchen, and my little bar stools. I have some new bar stools that have backs to them, but it's not really enough room to walk through when the bar stools have their backs on them, so I couldn't keep those in the kitchen. Around on this side, I have, like I said, my glasses, but we just have to get the glass out and close it real quick. All my pots and pans, I don't have a nice complete set of them anymore, but I have the pans that we need to get the cooking done. But over the years, that was not priority, is to keep my set all matching. But my pans are all in here, so packed full that I can't get the door to stay closed good. But I have them so I can make sure I'm making what I want. Needs something to do with all my utensils. I love to use a variety of utensils when I'm cooking. I love to be able to make stir fry and make soups and sauces, and I like just certain types of utensils to use in those. I don't like to use metal on metal, and I don't like to use too much of the softer plastics in my foods, but I like just the right thing. So I get a lot of variety in what I like to use. Don't look at my stove and things, but I have all my big large bowls that I like to used to serve when family is over, because so many of us that are always coming in, I'm always having a large group, that I end up getting some large bowls I have to store. I have all my spices out. I have my spices in my spice rack and spices in my turnabout. I like to use a lot of different herbs and a lot of different spices in my foods. And then on my other side, I tend to have it stuffed full of things, all of our medications and stuff for the kids, you know, cough medicines here and there. Everybody has their little stuff in there, but not very pretty. It's just all here. The dog has a cabinet. We try to keep all the puppy stuff, all her treats, all her grooming things, all her dog food. That's my kitchen, and you see it's very small, and for what it has to do, it's we make do, but we love it. We love each other, and people don't mind to come in and squeeze in. I would just like to be able to offer it in a better look than the way it is. But I would love to have a kitchen makeover. It would really, really, really make me very happy. And I would be very appreciative. And I love my daughter for nominating me, even if I don't win. I love you, baby.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
I'm sorry. Well, thank you, baby, for nominating me.
Oh,
and you're
welcome.
wonderful. And I love you very much.
I love you too, Mama.